Hey Hodies, welcome to my channel. My name is hautemesstom and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be doing a check-in of my July 22 budget. If you are new to my channel, I try really hard to love my makeup collection as it currently is, but as I do have a YouTube channel, I want to talk about and have new things to talk about every now and then. So this year I am budgeting, but I always try to encourage you and myself to love my collection first before trying to seek out purchases. So if that sounds good to you, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video, and I am also on Patreon. If you would like to support me there, I do 2 additional videos every month for every patron level. I am also nominated for a couple categories of City Paper Pittsburgh's Best of Pittsburgh. I am nominated in Best YouTube Channel, Best Thirst Trap, and Best Lifestyle Influencer. So there's a link in the top of my description box. If you click that, you can go vote for me, and I would really appreciate it. You don't have to live in Pittsburgh in order to vote. I have to live here, so if you vote for me, that'd mean a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get into the video. If you are new to the way that I am running my budget, may I ask you to check out my playlist so you can learn the rules, because I don't want to go over those every single time. Let's reflect a little bit. Last month, I claimed that I had gone over budget. And then I had been paying pretty fast and loose whether or not I was counting shipping, and I was really inconsistent about it. So what I have actually done is I actually have removed shipping from all of my purchases where I had included shipping, and I will not be including shipping. So I technically didn't go over budget. I'm about to lie to you for like the next minute or so when I'm breaking down my budget. Just know that it gets corrected later, but like my numbers are wrong. So if for any reason one of you is keeping track at home, it gets corrected. I still technically had $3.86 at the end of last month after I removed shipping from everything. So that rolled over into the new month, which means I had $103.86 to spend in the month of July. Let's talk about what I bought. I actually spent my budget, all of it for July at the beginning of the month, on 2 things. And what happened was I bought these products from this company, and then I didn't hear from them for like 11-ish days, and I was just like, hey, I got a confirmation about this email, but it doesn't seem like anything seems to be happening to it. And I was like, because it was an international purchase, it was like, I understand that international shipping takes a long time in these times, and I understand that like everything's kind of a mess right now. So it's like, I'm not that concerned about it. I just wanted to make sure my order was still coming. And they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We had done like an upgrade to our website. We lost some of the orders, so they shipped me the items for free. I actually have 2 of the Unseen Beauty Spectra eye colors. I just got them in the mail not that long ago. It took a really long time for them to get here. Actually, so much so that I actually emailed them again. I was like, hey, I know you guys said that you were gonna send them for free, and it's like really cool if you didn't. I just was like, should I still be expecting them? And they literally came the day that I sent that email, and then I felt really guilty. But because I really wasn't trying to get anything for free, it was just like, do I need to look at my mailbox, like look out at my mailbox longingly for these to come. So these are really interesting, and I will hopefully be able to demo them for you later, but these are actually like phone flash activated eye pigments. So I have a couple pairs of shoes that do this, where like a flash hits them and it reflects back this like weird, like not holographic, but it like flashes back. And so that's what these do. I have one in black and one in gray. Since I just got them, I can't really speak to them that much, but they really weren't part of my budget, but I just wanted to mention that I had them. And also shout out the Unseen Beauty for really providing a customer service experience that I didn't really deserve. More on this later. I would say follow me on Instagram to see these, because I tried to film a video with these and I couldn't get the thing to show up on my camera, but it was showing up on my phone. It was a time. Anyway, I need to learn how to demo these a little bit better and get used to working with them. So I'm glad I didn't do like a first impressions, because I think all of us would have been disappointed by that. But I do have these 2. The next thing that came into my collection is the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation from Hourglass. I did a whole review on this. I will put it up in the cards for you and link it down below. But brief recap, I hated this, but I do want to talk about this purchase a little bit more. I talk about this in the foundation review as well, but I think that this is the first thing that I bought this year that has felt like a true disappointment of something that I bought with my budget. And it really bummed me out, actually. It bummed me out in a, I can't believe I bought that and it was this bad kind of way, instead of like a, I'm disappointed in this product not working out for me. So what I've had to do is like unpack that a little bit. Honestly, everything about this foundation should have been what I wanted. It was a smart purchase for me, but when it went so poorly for me with this foundation, I really felt guilty and like I had done something wrong with my budget. And I'm being honest with you, like that was truly how I felt about it, where it was like, I can't believe I tried to do all the things right and the things still didn't work out for me. But let's talk about it. So Hourglass makes powders that I really like. They're higher end, which is like kind of the niche that I like really stay in on my channel. That's like what I typically like to talk about, is like higher end product. Bam Bam, two great things. I like a lot of the brand's products, and it falls into like the stuff that I'm interested in talking about and reviewing on my channel. And it's like, wouldn't it be nice if I had a foundation and tried it and it was really great? But then it went so wrong, just like it went so wrong for me, and I felt like bad about it. But like I made a good purchase by buying this, right? Because it like just, it ticks a lot of the marks of things that typically work out for me. Higher end foundation, a foundation that promises blur and like medium coverage. It has all of these boxes that it ticks. So it wasn't my fault that it didn't work out. And it wasn't my fault for buying it. And it wasn't a bad purchase. It's Hourglass's fault for making such a bad product that I had put so much hope into whenever I was buying it. That's the part that really happened. Is like Hourglass failed me. I didn't fail me. The brand did. This wasn't like a purchase that wasn't well thought out, because I did think it out. It was like, actually, I crowdsourced a little bit. Like this was of the options I gave out, people were most interested in hearing my thoughts on this. So it ticks all the boxes, but I did really feel guilty about this when it didn't work out. But it's not my fault, it's Hourglass's. And now we all know better that this is not a foundation that I recommend. This will not be added to my collection. It doesn't need to be reckoned with. Like, I'm passing on this. I'm kind of making it a habit of my channel not to return things, because I just made a whole video on it. I'm profiting off that video. I mean, I'm not profiting like a ton off that video, but like I am profiting off that video. So I just think it's not fair for me to return this. And also, just because it didn't work out for me doesn't mean it won't work out for one of my friends or family members who I could pass this on to. So I am going to just do that and just get rid of it and stop thinking about this foundation. Oh my God. And I bought one more thing. Of course, I bought it at the end of July, because of course I did, but it was something I had my eye on. So if you were on my Critical Sass Live at the end of last month, also there's Critical Sass Live that will be happening August 31st, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get into it. I hope to see you there. But if you were on my Critical Sass Live, I talked about a particular lipstick that came up, and it's a thing that I had been thinking about for like 2 weeks leading into that Critical Sass. Then I talked about it in Critical Sass, and then I bought it. It's not what's on my lips right now, but I did just wear it in a different video with this look. So I just changed my lipsticks out. I guess I could talk about the lipstick I have on first, because it's technically new. If you're not familiar with MAC, like they do back to MAC. So if you take 6 empty items to the MAC counter, you get a free lipstick. And I did that because I'm very faithful to Fix Plus, so I had a bunch of them rolling around. And I think all I need to do is empty this one completely, and then I could get another one. So I actually got the shade Whirl, and that's what I have on my lips now. It's like this raisin brown. I'm really into it. It was really funny. I went to that MAC counter, and the person who was working, she was a brand rep for Beauty Blender when I worked at Sephora, and we were like gossiping about Sephora. It was like very fun to like catch up to her, and she recommended this one. She showed me a couple different browns, because of course I was gonna buy a brown lipstick. That's in my collection, but I didn't pay any money for this. I mean, I didn't like theoretically pay any money the day I bought it for it. Let's talk about the lipstick that I had been coveting. So Givenchy released their fall collection, and there was a shade called Brick Flamboyant that I was like, well, why does that really ruffle my feathers? Like, it really gets me going. So I have it. I did buy it at the tail end of last month. It's their fall collection, but everything is in this like baby pink. But the shade, sweetie, it is this beautiful orange. It's like this beautiful rusty orange. I mean, it's like the orange lipstick of my dreams. I have a Bobbi Brown orange lipstick, but it is both luminous and much more like neon, and it's the shade Atomic Orange. So you can see how I was really attracted to the one from Givenchy. I just wore it in my last video and it was really comfortable. So we're on our way. We just started our relationship, so I can't say much more than that. But I'm happy to have it. I'm glad I bought it. I don't often indulge in a lip product, so I decided that since I was really excited about a lip product, that I probably should buy it. Like, I just don't, lip products come and they go, and I like don't really care about the releases of a lip product. But for me to see a lip product, be attracted to it, think about it for 2 weeks, talk about it in a video, continue to think about it after I talked about it in the video, and go just like, I need to. I have to. I think this is like my first Givenchy. I think I did have a pressed powder from them a while ago, but now I have this, which I'm very excited to have. I'm so excited. This is perfect for fall. I'm ready for fall. I'm so into it. I'm so into it. I also would like to talk about some PR I got, and then I'll break down the numbers for you. So Rituel de Fille actually saw my video of reviewing their 3-drop Elixir foundation, which is a lab release. I will link that up above if you haven't seen that. But they sent me their thorn oil to try, which is like their priming oil. They said they wanted me to try it with the 3-drop foundation to see if it improved the performance of it. They really liked my video, and I also didn't trash that foundation. I just kind of ended up like, I don't really know how I feel about it. Well, I don't think I have enough things to do a whole update video, so I guess I'm just gonna like, you know, it's the end of the month, it's the start of a new month, we're like reflecting on things. I have actually been using the 3-drop foundation quite a bit more. What I have found is that I really like it when I'm using concealer and doing a full beat. When I do my foundation wear tests, I don't use concealer, I don't do all of the other things because I really want to see what the foundation can do on its own. But as a team player, ooh, it's a really excellent foundation. I have it on today. It's on today, and I really like it. Today is the first time I tried it with the thorn oil. I definitely powdered more than I had prior, but it felt really nice on the skin. It did feel like really nice prep, and I think I understand why Teresa praises it, because if Teresa says she has really dry skin, I don't. I have oily skin, and I like it, but like I really like this. Like, look at me. Like, I love to look like an oil slick. I want it to look like you threw like a thing of buttered popcorn at me at the movies, and then like this is what was left. Thank you to Rituel de Fille for sending me this, and you know, update on this. I've been really enjoying it. So there's a curveball for you. It's like I had been keeping it around in my collection unconfidently, but now I'm confidently keeping the Rituel de Fille 3-drop foundation in my collection. So we love to hear it. Like, we're on a journey. Another thing, if you saw, I got the Isamaya mascara and the eyeshadow palette, and I hadn't really reviewed it yet when I did my last check-in for June, because I bought them in June, but at the end of June, and they didn't come until July, yada, yada, yada. So now I have my final thoughts about this. If you want to check that video out, I'll link that down below. Is there anything leaving my collection other than this hourglass? Actually, yeah. I'm making the call on the Pat McGrath primer. I don't want to put myself through it. I have 3 primer. Well, I now have the thorn oil coming in, and you know what? I just don't like it that much, and I'm just gonna get rid of it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to toss it. It's like too old for me to confidently like pass on to someone else, but like, she needs to go. I think I don't have time wasting. I don't want to just pan something to pan something. I don't have time to really waste just using something that's subpar to me. You don't have that kind of time in your life either. We should only be panning things that we really, really enjoy. And you know what? I'm almost done with my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. That feels a lot better to me to pan than to waste my time trying to pan this. The Unseen Beauty didn't cost me any money. I'm gonna show you my spreadsheet up here. So that was $0, but I'm still tracking it as something in because, you know, I'm gonna obviously do an end of the year reflecting on my purchases video. So I need to just like put that there. The Hourglass foundation was $51.36. I had a $10 off like points coupon that I used for the Hourglass foundation because it's typically $58. So I got it a little bit cheaper. And then I also bought the Givenchy lipstick, which was $46.44, leaving me at the end of this month with $3.86. Oh no, I did all of that math wrong. I started the month with $101.66. I ended last month with $1.66. I'm not going to go back and edit that. You see what I did. I won't, you know, it's fine. I looked at a spreadsheet. It was really hard for me. So I'm going into August this month with $103.86. I already bought the thing that I plan on reviewing for this month. And if you're a patron of mine, you've already seen what that is. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. It's a product that could potentially knock out another favorite of mine in my collection, so it'll be really interesting to see what shakes loose. That's it for my budget. I think we talked about what's in, what's out. I'm all done. We've exhausted all of the things. Well, I appreciate you so much for watching this video. If you are budgeting or on a low buy or on a no buy, I would love to have you subscribe. My little community on my little corner of the internet, a lot of us are either budgeting, low buying, no buying, and we are a great little community for support. So make sure you subscribe and drop a comment of how your no buy or budgeting is going. We would love to hear from you. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can support me there. Just a way to deepen the community even more. And make sure you like this video before you leave. And don't forget to vote for me for Best of Pittsburgh. I appreciate you so much for watching this video. And remember to follow your haute and you will find me. I will see you in my next video. Bye! Forever.